boy, we're so back. We've rarely been this back. Restream.io. Okay, we got Todd versus Sayso versus Skoa versus Sheik. Alpha FFA Semifinal. Semi 1. Oops, not smell. Semi 1. In. Okay. YouTube.com/Risk Reforged indeed. And they have a tournament coming up in half an hour. Alrighty. Stop ringing. Stop ringing. Rulers. What a nice Friday evening we got ahead of us. You found time and we got an awesome match. A Friday couldn't be better.
Oh man, that's very sweet introduction, you. Yeah, I tried to make time ready. So yeah, it worked out, fortunately. So here we are.
I saw you were competing with our Monday FFA because you were streaming yourself.
Hey, do you follow me?
Of course. I think it was.
Man, wow.
Yeah, it's
so humbling. Follow of the biggest Warcraft 3 channel.
I mean, there's Grubby, but close
Yeah.
second. Close second.
Variety streamers don't count.
I like. We will have a lot of variety here. Alpha FFA semifinal is ahead. Usually this was a league, or this is a league, but the league goes into the playoffs now. It was an anonymous FFA league for $100, and we got 3 finalists where that is Lelu, Happy, and usually Trunks, but Trunks forfeit. And that is why Neutron is in the final. And we have Sayso, Skoa, Sheik, and Todd in the semi. Winner takes all, and all in this case is the last spot to the grand final.
Exactly. It was the most stacked league we had in FFA so far. Only top players were invited to this, or were able to sign up rather, which means that players of the likes of DV, Ishan, Lemes, Junior Torren did not make it to the semifinals, were the bottom 4 spots. So yeah, we have pretty stacked lineups here, and today we have quite of a small map, pretty much my favorite map because it's a super vanilla map. Everyone has a lab close by, 2 expansions, middle with red camps, and the rest is brawling and strategizing.
Okay, I love that. Greenville Woods is the map. We got Sheik with Undead. After his journey towards the Night Elf race, he's thankfully back. Todd is human, of course, and then Sayso and Skoa both as orcs, who have dominated quite a bit recently in FFA, I gotta say.
Yeah, totally right. I think the biggest buff were, of course, the mirror image plus Bladestorm buffs, which I never quite understood why it was needed, but I'm an FFA player, of course, so 1v1 guys, do they really care about Bladestorm being buffed? I mean, how often do games get to level 6 Blade Master and then get lost because Bladestorm is not good enough? I'm not sure.
Rarely, I can tell you that much. But yeah, if you have feedback for FFA balance, I will gladly pass it along. But yeah, let's take a look. What?
Buff human.
Okay. Rulers, it was a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining me for this introduction, but this is unacceptable behavior on your end. Obviously. You can stay. We got Todd, upper left-hand side. Let's see if he needs a buff. On the upper side as well is Skoa, then Sheik bottom right, and Say So left hand side.
Ooh,
So
Sheik, yeah, very interesting build order. What the hell is this? Early graveyard. I've never seen this in FFA before, honestly. Except from maybe Dennis.
But that could be an accident by Dennis. You never know how many beers he had.
Alright, curious what to expect. Did Sheik watch some Happy replays? But I also don't think that Happy went for Graveyard first, but for Dreadlord first. So what is the hero gonna be? Do we really see DK Fiends here?
I would have like
Ooh, the Neo strats.
Cryptlord Fast Fiends. So this is then a heavy. Is it a heavy rush? I mean, you got summons, you got a good amount of firepower. Is he trying to rush an orc?
Ooh, I have never seen Sheik playing Cryptlord first. Like, there's this guy on ladder called Batman. He's banned for griefing and for primarily griefing Todd. So, and this guy also went Cryptlord first, and Beetle rushes Todd cross map. So,
Oh my god.
there is something ironic if this was the plan, but yeah, cross map. So it's gonna be a long journey for Sheik to get there.
Thankfully, beetles don't expire.
True, true. Okay. On the other sides of the map, we see spawn-wise Cower top right, and bottom left is Say So. So it looks like Todd has an Orc as his first opponent, which is always nice as human. So if you have Undead on one side and Orc on the other side, it's quite complicated because you need tanks mostly against Undead Air, and you need a heavy ground army against Orcs. So if you have 2 Orcs, then it's easy to prepare your army. And this is, by the way, also a no-chat game. Godfather lets the players decide prior to the game. And I guess Todd and Cower, I would say, voted for no-chat. And then Godfather went for the 50-50 flip. And he told me it's gonna be no-chat.
Alrighty. I do have a little static noise on your end, little feeding. I don't know if you can fix that or not. It's like, nee. But we'll see if that goes away or not. Standard openings, I would say. As always, an FFA start is rather calm. We get expansions, we creep, we get high levels, we tech, and then the first interaction. So, who do you think is the favorite? No, I don't hear anything of you anymore. We'll see. For Todd, would of course be quite a journey from basically being eliminated into the finals with just one map, thanks to Trunks forfeiting. I've seen very good matches. Yeah, there we go. I think it's gone.
I mean, I just unplugged, replugged in, so standard procedure as a professional computer scientist.
Yeah, sounds definitely better. I don't think it's entirely gone, but it's mostly gone. I can barely hear it, so it's fine. So I asked you who the favorite is.
Todd practiced a lot of FFA, but he is not known to be the most patient guy when it comes to freeway or very strategic freeways. And there's not going to be an easy scoop, an easy snowball for him in this game. Also, he's cross-mapped to Sheik, who is known to be very, very good in freeway and when it comes to strategic games. So I don't think Todd can, or is the favorite. He can make it, of course, but will be hard. And I don't think that Cryptlord first is that good as well against either of the races. So Power is known to prepare a lot, and I give it to him.
Okay, that would be quite a surprise from one-on-one skill, I guess. But yeah, Say So is a bit between heaven and hell when I see him. Either he plays super mega good or he's getting tilted as well and throws games away because of some grief involved, or
Scar already stealing the middle red cross map.
Ooh, lovely.
Yep, that also falls into preparation. Is he gonna take the entire spot? That would be greedy. Because he scouted that Caesar is there, right around the corner.
He seems fine. Yeah, Seiso will definitely be angry over this, but as it's a no-chat game...
Exactly, yeah.
Do anything.
And Caesar can't really punish it, because if Caesar would go cross-map onto Scour, then he definitely would get attacked by either blue or red. So it's not a winning strategy. It's a nice little move here by Kawa. And yeah, he now goes back, not finishes the camp entirely, which is a smart decision, as we see Caesar now approaching it. And Kawa running back to his own camp nicely pulls it away, so that there's not going to be a counter steal pretty much possible.
And Seiso goes for the other red, so no creep jack.
Yep, maybe Seiso is not sure who stole his red camp, and he assumes it's going to be bottom right.
Ooh, Todd coming in.
Yeah, but Todd is not the player who goes for a creep check here, is he?
Oh, is he? Does he know himself?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Scoa was super mega hurt, so no chance really to fight against the Panda,
this
especially.
Means most likely 2 red spots for Todd all of a sudden. So nice that he went for this creep route where he goes next to the red spot of Scour. A little bit of a coincidence, of course. Did Scour get the item already, though? Yes, he has. So that's already a big victory. Legion Doomhorn and +5.
Yeah, what's the name?
Yeah, can't hover over it then.
Yeah, would have cunning. You can't hover over items anymore, man. That's so annoying.
Eagles
Also,
loves Todd,
yeah,
maybe
it's also not over
Lamar.
auras, right? So you don't know the level of the aura.
yeah, man, it's horrible. So they advanced observing just needs advanced observing skills, and you will probably see the effect anyway.
Seiso is now going out to Todd. Yep, that's definitely it. Maybe Seiso now thinks that Todd was the one stealing his red, as this is late, and Sheik thinks that that Seiso stole his red, I guess.
This is so nice. Yeah, I mean, the Cryptlord will fall off later, right? Especially versus Orcs, who will have a lot of air. I don't know if you want to fight this with Impale against Mass Wyvern. Doesn't really do much. So you have to do a lot of damage here, and then maybe in a 3-way with Todd and another Orc, you can balance it out.
This is going to be a very complicated first 1v1 situation, because everyone thinks that everyone stole their red camp. Okay, Seiso now is offering peace to Sheik, but Sheik is not going for it, as he is going for the Cryptol and is already close to the Orc. So Seiso is versus Sheik and has to pump earlier than he likes to. As we see, the other side is still on 50 supply.
Yeah, and his lumber is super low. I don't know. Okay, he got a shredder. And 2 shredders, actually.
Yeah. That's good. But it's still an ugly timing here. But the Orb of Lightning is already online, so that helps against the Beetles a lot.
TC coming in as well. Attempted coil dodge. And yeah, Sheik realizing this is not as easy as I thought it would be. And Scoa and Todd easily farming.
Exactly, yeah. That's the level 2 Paladin for free now. So now I just hope that the others are scouting. And we see Todd here coming in with the gyro to the left-hand side. So is he gonna scout the engagement here? Most likely not, because they're not fighting anymore. And Todd sees Seiso moving towards him when he is actually only creeping this last remaining spot. So it's gonna be hard for Todd to figure out that Seiso was already fighting. But the upside is that he will build the same army against both Orcs. So yeah, he can switch targets quite easily, I think.
Alrighty. There's another attack by Sheik. Everybody on 2 bases. Scoa leaves Todd alone. Up to Todd, of course, now to do something. Scroll of the Beast on all the summons.
Todd sees now the Beetles going onto Seiso's expansion, and Yeah, maybe that's the sign that he realizes that Seiso is fighting Sheik. Let's watch the fight.
Yeah, so far, Sheik is holding. Base is still up. Walker's falling. Question is how long he can hold this. Todd taking another camp, so there won't be a fight in the next couple of minutes. Full focus on Sheik and Seiso.
Level 5 Cryptlord. Is he gonna go for Impale? I guess he will, right? Because now there's the Adept training.
Yeah. Alrighty, Torrent coming in.
Level-wise, a little bit of an advantage for Sheik, and also the army looks way stronger by Sheik, honestly. 75 supply against 53. Now the lumber is there, but not the gold anymore.
Yeah, so far the Fiend Destroyer army is working out beautifully, as there's also a ground army. Impale is hitting a lot instead of the regular Wyvern army. Worms are coming in too to counter the Tauren, who cannot be resurrected at the moment. So that's a Tauren lost, and the Shadow Hunter also down. This is Sheik in stellar shape, and Seiso getting teamed by Todd as well.
Yeah, so unfortunately Todd didn't connect the pieces, that 2 beetles going to the expansion. Or maybe he didn't, he missed it. But yeah, unlucky scouting as well, as I mentioned before, that he wasn't scouting Sheik. Now he sees a statue moving there, so the question is it already too late now to move back, or is it just gonna go for the 2v1 and pick up what's left? But I guess he now realizes, and also Sheik realizes, that this expansion is suddenly gone. And yeah, that's never a nice situation for either player, both for Seiso and for Todd. Because Todd lost a lot of time and he knows that Scour is now overly strong, and was not forced to pump at all. Now he is going for it.
Yeah, I was about to ask if that's good for Scour because he wasn't fighting, but there were some creep camps left. He's a little lower in XP compared to Sheik, who kind of owned Seiso, but...
Yeah, but Todd with the misjudgment here might be the one who is in the least in the worst position now, but he's level 3 paladin, so never mind. That's nice XP. He's still
Would you
got.
say
And there we go.
Seiso is in the worst position? I guess.
Blade Master is soon back.
Of course, of course. Well, Seiso, Scour versus Todd. We got a couple of Wyvern in, Blizzard doing Blizzard things.
Yep.
Yo, Scour gotta be ready for this at 72.
Yeah, but of course the push is already a little bit delayed, so this gave Scour time to get to Torrent and full Master Tech. But still, it's always a rough push, and executed by Todd is super hard to hold.
Late Master by Seiso was back, is gone again, and Seiso is out. We officially got a 3-way after 15 minutes only.
Yep, that's quite standard. And now the question is, how is Todd gonna react? He should definitely just fight now and see how it goes. Like, if he wins very dominantly, then he can go for the throat, I think, and take the 1v1, even though Sheik is buying time throughout this. But if he has to TP out as soon as this happens, they got a piece, I think, otherwise Sheik will be too rich.
Yeah, they are trading XP at the moment. Blade Master hacking away at the panda. Oh my god, that blade is so crazy.
Yeah.
What the hell? He's so fast.
His +5 item is not bad.
What the hell? Yeah, Scour is running out of mana a little bit. That, of course, could never happen to a human.
Yeah, that's exactly the issue with the panda. Like, you can see the fight, the initial fight looks very good, and the army dies rather quickly, but there's nothing against heroes, and the Blade Master, once he's level 5+, heroes are just very strong here for the Orc, and therefore he holds nicely and runs away with a 2.5k gold lead over Todd, which means he fought very nicely. And of course, as I said before, the wrong side move for Todd might have costed him this timing.
And then he took another camp as well. That did delay him further. So do they have an understanding now that, okay, this was one fight just to get levels, but we know in the south there's an undead scourge that must be purged?
Yeah, but it's not too bad at the moment. I guess they both will scout how are the hero levels and whether Sheik took more than one expansion from the bottom left. Always a bad situation now for Scour, though, if you are in this kind of sandwich position between top left and bottom right, because now also it's very far away to get this additional gold mine from Say So, and it's also just only gonna be the main gold mine, which has the least amount of gold left. So yeah, this is strategically a bad situation now for, or positionally a bad situation for Kawa.
Well. All of them, of course, got great FFA experience. They will assess the situation correctly once they got vision. Sheik is working on it. Skoa also with illusions. Todd should be scouting at all times as well. Goldmine wise, it's still fairly even distributed. 1, 2, 3, 4 on all sides, right? Skoa's a little behind, as you said, as well.
Yeah, and it's not gonna be easy to get this additional gold mine in, and yeah, it's gonna be significantly less gold. As we can see, Todd has the 11.2k one, Sheik has the 9k one, so Todd here with the best piece. I guess the main will be around 6k. Yeah, nice. 5.9.
By the way, I feel bad for Say So, man. It's like 8 AM in New Zealand or something, and he starts a day like this with a 15-minute elimination. Oh, on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Great start into the weekend.
I don't think the teaming mattered in the end, because Sheik already won kinda on this natural expansion, and it would be hard to fight back from this. But now Sheik is in a weird position, hero-wise and also army-wise. Like, there is no Dreadlord, and Dreadlord pretty much the best hero in FFA, in my opinion. Because very nice AoE against mechanical units, so you're lacking a lot against mechanical units without the Dreadlord. Which is trouble against human, because it's always hard anyways to fight tanks. And yeah, that's also what Happy in 1v1 oftentimes had issue with. If he went for Dark Ranger third, then you don't have anything against tanks. So I guess that's the reason why Happy is playing more Dreadlord himself now.
Yep. Definitely some learning effects from FFA, also playing Worms against Night Elf. There's something that can be seen. So yeah, Sheik, I guess, then has to align with Skoa to do something against Todd early, because late game he can't survive really against Mass Air.
Yep. But Skoa now pretty much with a 7k gold disadvantage, even though the bank looks fine, but from what he can get out of this remaining gold mine, it's gonna be like 7k less than the others, especially than Todd. So Todd in a nice position here because all the bases are pretty much connected. Hero level wise, let's take a look. Todd is, yeah, pretty similar than Skoa, I would say. And Sheik a little ahead. But hero wise, I think Sheik has the worst heroes. And also is on Fiends now. Yeah, I think nothing else really works.
Yeah, Gargoyles versus Gyros, you can forget about it. Also Gargoyles versus Bats, you can forget about it. You can, yeah.
Okay, and
but
Skoa versus Sheik.
Interesting.
That's interesting, yep, for sure. Todd is scouting with the Gyro, but not this expansion. Yeah, so at this stage of the game, scouting is so important. And I guess Skoa felt that he had to do the first move because he is the one mining the least gold now. So contesting these bigger mines is definitely something that makes sense. Also, he was piecing with Todd, who doesn't know about this engagement.
Alrighty, let's see what the blade can do against worms. Wonderful attacking air, good healing so far by Sheik. But yeah, can't do much against Wyvern, they all disappeared. We got some Tauren and Walkers back via Master Spell. But yeah, how do you stop this Blade Master, man? Seems impossible. Level 3 on the
Impale
TC.
does a little bit of storing, but...
That's it, man. The stop on the TC versus Fiend is also amazing.
Okay, so he's targeting the casters, but nicely moving back. And yeah, now again, where's the damage? I only see the damage on the Blade Master.
Yep. 230, every crit is crazy. The Tauren are just coming back if you kill them. And of course, we all know that against Destroyers instead use the Orb of Lightning always procs. And so the Destroyers unfortunately can't move. And yeah, there's a couple of losses on Skoa.
Okay, the Shadowhunter is the weak link.
But yeah, the Hero Arena is the craziest. And if you keep the SH safe, then there we go.
Yep. And now Todd moving in, but I don't think it's a backstab. Without Mountain King, you can't really smoke XP. So Todd at least knows that there was a fight, so he can reassess the situation. Nice. The Archmage snipes this turret. Now the peace offering by Skoa. Sheik not accepting though. I mean, I can understand because Sheik lost his expansion, but I think just accepting the peace and retaking the expansion might be a fine move for Sheik here, because he is on 50. So he would be mining a lot, and getting the peace offering of Skoa is definitely something he would like to, especially with Todd knowing about all this.
Okay, they keep on fighting. Is there a TP? Yes, there is. But yeah, if you get out here, you lose your expansion again. It's of course a bit unfortunate for Skoa that his production buildings are on the other side of the map, and that Todd is coming for his head.
Okay, yeah, and Todd is going for it. So yeah.
But of
That's
course,
trouble for Skoa, I guess,
exactly.
who is 71 though. Okay, but the Shadowhunter quite low on mana. And there's also already this Token Knight that we love from Todd.
Ooh, that Breath of Fire was nasty. Everything's slowed, everything's burning. That is a TP, and I think the bottom left squadron is not made for Skoa this game.
Interesting. So now the question is, when does Sheik scout it? Because Sheik is the one on 50, right? So Todd fighting Skoa might be a little bit of a mistake. Of course, as perfect observer vision. And okay, there we go. Sheik now knows about it. The Beatles scout that the expansion has fallen. And what will Sheik do? I think nothing. And it's perfect. Because Todd is now far away from Skoa anyway. And I don't think that Todd wants to aggro 2 people at once. Except if he thinks that the others had pieced anyway already. Then he can also go and attack Sheik, especially if he knows that Sheik is on 50.
He's getting rich, catching up. Skoa obviously down a mine, always on 80. No real chance to catch up, but alright. Stops mining actually, Skoa, in the middle. Interesting. Or not rebuilding from what the knight took. And next attack, Todd has to respond with a TP if he wants to hold this. Towers will buy some time.
Yeah, and that's the perfect situation for Sheik now. Like this counter attack is keeping them both busy, and then Sheik can easily stay on 50 with the extra mine, big extra mine. But very nice fortification of the space. Look at this, 3 lumber mills and a lot of Skoas in the back. Yeah.
That buys the time, of course, for Todd. Not even necessary to town portal there. No stress at all. All the experience.
Yeah. And this is hard enough to break on itself. Level 3 masonry on top. But he loses the expansion nevertheless, so... Yeah, I mean, there's no good spot. There was no good spot to TP to, right? Because it's a full wall off, and he could only blizzard, I guess, from the back.
He can trade, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, all of this is good for Sheik, right? In a 1v1, I would say, okay, they trade bases and it's a game of chicken, but Sheik is chilling.
Yeah, also saw that Todd is interested in the expansion bottom left. But yeah, both wiped. Now, though, push into the main, and that makes the chicken go... And Purple is Paladin.
Ooh, Paladin, though. Whoops, what are you doing here, sir?
Oh, still blocked. Divine Shield lasts a while, of course. Can't hold
Yeah,
himself. All the potions in the world as well.
But level 6 Blade Master, so we all know what this means.
Windwalk.
Yeah, finally, Windwalk. There we go.
Okay, into casters. Pretty damn good. Todd immediately evacuate. 1, 2, 3, 4 kills. With that ult. Yep. Lots and lots and lots of damage done. Good spell that is. And in the meantime,
yeah,
Sheik
that's
was
always the issue. Like if you don't have level 6 Paladin, it's mostly like 4 to 5 kills that you can get for free. Resurrection is a nice counter to it, but far away from getting there. That's 80 supply.
Todd can't finish that expo because
still a bad situation in this game.
I need some gold now, as he can't get the top. Todd is ready there as well. Can't, or doesn't want to get his base back there. Maybe a tiny. Alright, bottom left hand side belongs to Todd, and Sheik has to ask himself how long he wants to stay greedy.
Yeah, for as long as he's allowed to, would be the logical answer. And who is going to be the first one to stop him? It doesn't look like anyone anytime soon.
He's at 80, going Necros. Quite some Necros. Also, what? Crypt Fiend A-bombs. Which I don't know if I've seen them in FFA, to be honest. Like, Sheik is bringing all the boys that we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, I mean, Undead is pretty much underperforming in FFA with this heavy air strategy. Seemed to be the only thing that eventually would work, or could work, but this is a new approach and I really like it. Sheik is very creative oftentimes. And this is something I definitely like to look at and see how it goes.
Well.
Maybe crippling the Blade Master is the way to go.
I mean, he can then just mirror image.
And then cripple again the Blade Master.
Yeah, and then he mirror images again because it has no cooldown and you have infinite mana.
Finally, some constructive feedback. More cooldown, please.
I have gotten this feedback many times. What's your opinion on Pally Rifle, by the way, now that we're talking about like stuff that's broken?
I mean, I know about this exclamation mark BLA command in Back to Warcraft.
BLA?
And I thought if I type in exclamation mark PALY, I will get a similar answer from the bot. But turned out you are getting more and more of a fan of it.
Yeah, big fan. I love it every single time I see it. I don't want to throw up in my own mouth and suffocate. No. It's everyone but me that seems to enjoy this.
So how long do they want to leave Sheik alone?
I mean, they don't really have a reason to attack, right? He's on 2 bases. That's not extraordinary. He's at 80. Why?
So yeah, maybe this was now the peace agreement, so to speak. Scour killing the north and taking it for a better positional expansion for him, and in return leaves Todd the 2 extra bases from Seiso. And maybe that's now this agreement that both think makes sense for them, and it's time to turn against Sheik. Would make sense. Still bad for Scour, of course, bad deal. As this is only a 3k gold mine.
But yeah, he got 3 gold mines running now, though. Seiso in chat says Todd will never ever lose against Crypt Lord, so he just has to eliminate Scour.
Yeah, interesting take. I say maybe. I will not. Like, I have no
You're gonna be the
I
one
have no
that saved
experience in
me.
watching a fight like this.
And
So
after all, you're my Wonderwall. Well,
but now all 3 armies move towards the bottom left, and Scour is the first one making a move again, which is quite surprising as he is the one with the least amount of gold, so maybe he should rather try to get some alliances, but no, little does he do, and
yeah, quite aggro. Once again, basically cross map. Sheik stays calm, collected, gathers his forces. Nobody breaking
okay, so
200.
he's offering by the panda of Tot. And it's always a little bit annoying, I think, if there is no counter item drop or any signal. Like, okay, even if it's super logical, maybe Kawa doesn't feel like piecing, so yeah, why not just drop an item? Okay, but there we go. This is like a freeway fight.
Just a click in the middle. Skoa's ready, Sheik's ready. Todd has the inner fire up as well. Oh.
Okay, so the abomination might just be for the little bit of tanking and of course the disease cloud. Okay, so let's see how this goes.
Not good for the worm. Instantly sniped. Ay, 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 that was a huge loss. Todd
Okay,
is not
cryptic
getting
ultimate
involved.
though.
That is rather tanky, but not doing that much damage. Heal wards on top. Next destroyer is going down. I don't think this is that great for Sheik, to be honest. Blade Storm!
This
Oh,
spell
spin
again.
the win! Kill him! So much healing! Gets him anyway!
A nice little joke. And that's some nice hero levels for Scour here, who
Right?
plays a very solid game, I have to say. Super aggro, no gold, but still owns everyone.
It is hella entertaining, that's for sure.
So Sheik back to 44. Wow, that was a heavy hit.
Yeah, Todd is
And
chilling
this
there.
didn't work out.
No reason to do anything. Yeah, what's he gonna do now? Like rushing across? What is there? Trying to
Yeah,
get a town photo?
it's a hard situation now for everyone, to be honest. Like, what is the best move here if you put yourself into their shoes?
Nobody said FFA is easy.
Okay, so Scar is offering peace to Sheik, but Sheik answers with a coil nova. Does this mean yes? Or no?
I don't speak Sheik. Could be anything. But yeah, guess we keep on fighting. For now, at least. Not too sure if that's the best situation. Maybe he wants to get rid of army and make a
Not now in
tech
front of
transition.
the expansion of Sheik.
Oh boy.
Wow, and if he takes this one as well, then that's pretty much an invitation to everyone to team him, as he then has
Yeah.
all 3 bases of Scour, of Seiso. So yeah, but also he has 13k gold, and he might know that Sheik is on 50 and doesn't want him to mine any more of this gold. So I can also understand this, and he is quite far behind level-wise. So he soon needs a fight, and it's gonna be a tough fight to take versus Orc now against these hero levels, that's for sure. So maybe go to 100 and attack the Orc could be an option for Todd, but he's mining too much to go on to 100 already. So I'd rather mine out bottom left first, and yeah, the left-hand side is also empty soon, and then he can evaluate from there again.
Okay, gold wise, Sheik 12.5k, Todd around about 14k, Skoa 9k, 3 mines still intact for Skoa with 2k, 1.2k, and basically a gone map. Sheik no income at the moment,
Players' forces are under attack.
but he's kind of used to those situations. I guess we're at the state of the game where we just mine out and then reevaluate, as he said.
Okay, so there was a flare of Todd's revealing Sheik's main base, and he sees Sheik is on 50, but he also sees the altar is producing, which always means that this player lost a fight. So yeah, also not so easy for Todd to decide on what to do. Will he break into 100 supply once the mines are empty? Which might be the most cost-efficient way to fight the orc, at least. Or the only way, I guess.
Yeah, this is the time where you have to think instead of micro and macro. Build the right units, attack the right person. Gear up.
Do your scouting. So Sheik is still trying to regain this bottom left expansion. Yeah, it's a hard call for him what to do. Like, he can't really defend it no matter what he does. Like, even if he goes 80, can't really defend it. So yeah, staying on 50 and pray, I guess, is a fine move here. And Skawa has 1k gold left here. Okay, so not too bad gold-wise. Skawa even gold with Sheik, even though he was fighting the most. That's a very nice accomplishment. And Todd is now going onto Skawa, so not allowing the last 1k gold to mine. So Skawa goes on Todd, but bad news, there is no gold left.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter, like 1k, whatever. At the top. Like 1k also not too big. The natural is also expired. The right hand side is also expired. Skawa all of a sudden no gold. Todd, does he really want the 1k? Maybe with a slow build. But yeah, the only one mining all of a sudden is Sheik.
Yeah. So risky play, but might pay off for a full 4k that he definitely needs, given the heroes that he has. And now goes Ghoul Frenzy. Having 0 ghouls.
Okay, getting an achievement for full tech tree, maybe?
It's a tricky decision now for the others, whether they want to break into high upkeep or not. Because it's gonna be, like, if Todd loses another fight, not only does it cost a lot of gold, but the orc heroes will get even stronger then. And then we suddenly speak about level 6 TC and Shadowhunter. So yeah, it's a tough decision going 100 or not, but he is quite rich, so I would honestly recommend him to do so, as he's behind 2 essential hero levels.
Alright, Sheik trying to clean up some proxies. Classic. Around this stage of the game where nothing is really moving, just do some... Wait, Skawa wants to fight this?
Oh, okay.
Okay, statement, TP.
Yeah. Oh, off my lawn, and there's another flare.
Exactly.
Cutting this.
Question in chat. Wouldn't Todd and Sheik both want Skawa out because of late game strength?
Yes. Todd for sure would take that, but Sheik, as we saw before, is not doing too well in fights, and I don't think that he would win against Todd in a 1v1. Especially once Mess TP is up.
At the moment, he's still up against Skawa, but yeah, only for so long. Yeah, he will have issues against both players fighting, actually. So he has to hope that Todd and Skawa battle it out and then clean this up.
Yeah, we are currently at the situation that Skawa would win both of them. Todd would win against Sheik, and Sheik would win against none. So Sheik is definitely reliant on both staying in the game.
Sorry to cut you off real quick, but when this town hall fell, Sheik dropped an item, and in that very second, Todd was flaring. So he could have seen it, but I don't know if Skawa saw it. But Todd might be thinking
there is
that
now he dropped an item here. Skawa,
oh,
again.
I see.
And yeah, I mean, it's scary to leave a Todd by himself, who mined a lot of those mines. and who potentially is very rich. And that's then a nice choice also to piece there. Even though they have to be careful because we know that Todd is known for some premature leaves of games. So
I
if he
don't know
feels
what you're
that he gets
talking about.
teamed wrongly or incorrectly, then we might see a leave of the game. And there is a piecing here of Todd's to Scour. So interesting. Todd wants peace with Scour. I don't know exactly why. Does he want to fight Sheik, get XP, and then 1v1 against Scour? And Scour is piecing Todd here top left, so he's accepting the piece. Meaning that this gold mine of Sheik is gonna fall in a second.
Alrighty.
And ironically, Scour is now in peace with both, even though he's the strongest. And I still think that they might underestimate his gold count, because his gold count is quite decent, given that he was fighting all the time and didn't get anything of bottom left pretty much.
Yeah, I mean,
Sheik, on the other hand, I think will be overestimated in gold count.
Yeah, for the longest time, he was low on gold. But then over the course of like 4 to 5 minutes, he was able to catch up. So it's easy to miss that.
It's pretty nice. It's not even the worst thing that he lost the north, because then it looks to Sheik as if he would really not have mined anything extra.
Sheik stays on Fiends, goes to Banshees now instead of Necros. But apart from that, the army compositions stay mostly the same. Maybe in anticipation of heavy air or heavier air. But yeah, the only possible fight at the moment is Todd and Sheik. But also that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's a really tough decision here. Again, another flare of Todd plus a scan. And he sees that Sheik is producing heavily, like it's already a decently sized army and there is still production going on, which might tell him that there is high upkeep on the way, which makes sense as there is no more to mine. And we see bloodlusted peons going to work, and the Tauren Chieftain.
That's the German efficiency.
Yep, exactly. The drill instructor.
Exactly.
Run.
Needs a little whip. How much do you think this helps?
I mean, if I knew how much movement speed these give you, I could tell you the percent, maybe 50%.
Let's check it out.
Like 30 of the aura, but I think it has been nerfed a lot.
Bloodlust is 25. Now we don't know the aura level, right? It's 10, like...
It's level 2.
Level 2, then it's 15. So it's 40%.
So 40.
Okay. They can make this...
So yeah, Scour is in no rush. Like he has time to mine this remaining gold here, and Sheik is now 95, so this is gonna be his ultimate army. Banshees in the mix now. We have Necromancers, 3 Worms, some Destros. Well-rounded army, but I'm not sure the Fiends are doing a lot here.
Yeah, I can't really see that either. I mean, we don't have a Mountain King, but we still have a Panda that wrecks them, alongside Mortar Frag Shards and Blizzard and whatever. And then on the other side, we got Tauren and the Chieftain and the Blade Master, and I just see these Fiends disappearing quickly.
Yeah, I guess it's his tool against air, and yeah, it's Gyros and some Wyvern, so I guess he needs some kind of defense for his Destro and Worms. So fair enough. Nothing else really works.
A Dreadlord would have worked. Just saying.
Yeah, so what else does he have? A lot of mana potions, a lot of heal scrolls. And another scan by Todd. So the question is Todd gonna... he tried to farm or remove the proxies from the south, but they have already been sold.
Stalemate. Yeah. When do you move out? What do you do? Sheik is of course a comfortable way of scouting with beetles and the shit. Skoa is gonna be happy with this gold. It's like 100 each round. Sheik at 100. Of course, as he's not mining anymore. No prep in terms of like Zeppelin worker hiding whatsoever.
True, yeah. I guess that's a bit too early for them still.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, so as soon as these gold mines are dry, we will see some movement, I guess. But Todd is not in a rush, as it looks like. He is mining with one peasant.
Okay, that poor guy. Oh my god. I mean, it's all streaming time, you know, that's ad revenue. Milk it.
Yep.
A player's forces are under
Yeah,
attack.
so it's really the question of who wants to move next.
I'm AFK for just a second. You got the stream?
Right. So at the moment only scouting. We can see these mirror images, top left, bottom left. Borrowed beetles for the undead as his pretty much only scouting tool at the moment. There is no shade on the map, and also the orc. Yeah, with his illusions scouting at the moment, but no witch doctor sentry ward spread, which is something I actually miss here. Like, you don't have a lot to do anyway. You have full mana witch doctors. Why aren't you just spreading the entire map with wards? Yes, there are spellbreakers who will steal them, but still.
Yeah, now it might be too late already. I was wondering, like, is that something that fell out of favor? Is not even the FFA community playing the poor witch doctors anymore?
No, they are great.
Player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, he wasn't really moving out, and he still got all the input or all the info with the illusions. So yeah, it's not a fast-paced game anyway. So not too much scouting needed there.
Yeah, so is it now a game of chicken? Because nobody really has an incentive to do anything, right? So who's breaking the
there can
stalemate?
always be the incentive to snowball. Like if Scour goes 100 supply onto Todd, if Todd is on 80, or onto Sheik, and Sheik has just the inferior army and levels, then we're suddenly looking at like 766 heroes, Sheik almost dead, and Scour still with a 10k bank, and Todd will not be able to keep up with the hero levels of Scour anymore. So this would be a classical case of orc snowballing, which is a nice win condition for an orc player. And as long as Todd doesn't have Mass TP, it's gonna be quite hard to team Scour. So this could be a good opportunity for him now, prior to Mass TP, to make a game-winning move by going onto Sheik, who is, as we can see, not scouted, not spreaded around the map. So a killing blow bottom right is something that could win him the game, but there are a lot of towers, so it's not gonna be easy. And this 100 supply army with a lot of necros, who can stall the fight with all the skeletons. And Todd will always be scouting. We can see permanent DDs, Arcane Tower, scoutings by Todd, also the flare. So it's not gonna get unscouted if Scour moves in. What I don't like to see is Scour going onto Sheik space with 80 supply. This is something that doesn't really make sense.
I was
so yeah,
wondering,
rather
why are Todd and Skoa at 80? Just not sure what to build or
Todd
don't
is
want to
still
show the
mining.
hand? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, kind of. Like with one gold worker. True.
Yep. And now there's a
A player's forces
scout
are
here, but
under
still a
attack.
piece by Todd. Still a piece by Todd.
Never seen him so
Um,
peaceful.
Is this rejected? Is this piece rejected? Like again, Scour is not really giving clear answers, and
He
Scour,
just wants the goals.
okay, this is the more efficient German.
Exactly. Let me show you how it's done. Your lazy French work ethic doesn't work with me. Gotta drill them. Now we gotta run this. Chat was saying there's a Legion Doomhorn, so it's another 5%. Yeah, we only have to walk 14 times from here to the main and back.
So the main question of this game is it faster to mine for Scour across the entire map, or for Todd with one peasant to this town hall? Who is gonna get more gold?
I think Skoa is faster, yes. Yeah, nice that humans and orcs can share a mine like this. We poor undeads, we can never make deals.
Mm.
I'm
Like,
casting
do you
too
fully
much
understand how
with
this works? Like,
A player's forces
you obviously can't just mine if there is already someone mining there. Like, you can't mine a human main mine if you have a peon there and right click it.
But
So
you
how does
can-
this work? Like, why can Scour mine this? Is it like a fixed distance? Like, if the town hall is too far away, that the gold mine is not marked as occupied or something like this?
Maybe if you're on your way back, you're not actively mining? This is something the FFA community has to figure out. Like, this is nothing that we normally know.
So yeah, keep in mind this is a semifinal, so players usually will play this overly safe, which, as we also know from watching a lot of FFAs, overly safe can also mean that it's
players'
just
forces are under attack.
not safe anymore. Because, yeah, taking risk can sometimes just win you the game straight up, and playing super safe will most likely end in base raises. And base raises are oftentimes, if the players are all equally skilled, a 99% win for Lilu.
That's right. But he got heavy competition in the final, for sure. I'm kind of surprised to see Neutron back in the upper echelon. He's just one of these guys who doesn't touch the game for like 2 years, and he's back a week and he's easily on top again.
Yeah. Definitely talented guy. Super smart.
Yeah, some people would say that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, what about these workers now? Peons. From miners to cannon fodder now, or what is the plan? Back.
Huh.
So what is the meta in 1v1 orc versus undead? There's no blade master, right? It's just these wyvern only.
Well, it is now Wyvern and Blade Master, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, it's definitely heavy air. Undead plays gargoyles and an
Players' forces are under attack.
alchemist third. So it's DK Lich and alchemist with gargoyle destroyers. And Orc plays Blade Master Shadowhunter 2 heroes and Wyvern Bats and late game raiders to pin heroes down. And then whoever kills more wins the game. It's quite cool, actually. It's a lot of action.
Yeah, I always played wyvern when I was playing.
It's the best, right?
2008.
It's just the best.
Yep.
And it's easy.
Yep. And it's super annoying to play against.
Exactly. I mean, if you're constantly hit by a Coil Nova Acid Bomb, that's also quite tricky. You lose a lot of HP, and you always lose a Wyvern to Colnova, yada yada. But that's what Raiders are for. It's a cool dynamic. I would like to see some ground units back.
Yeah, but the change of meta is always nice. Like,
A player's
I guess in a couple of weeks, maybe months, we will see different things again. It has always been like this.
Yeah. But I feel that might need a patch because orcs got so desperate against ghouls that they kind of abandoned the idea that anything but Wyvern is playable, and I can't really blame them. They tried it all, didn't really work. I saw a game, Shadowhunter first, Alchemist second by Orc plus Wyvern, and wrecking.
Yeah, I saw this game. And then he tried it again, but it failed. Was it Focus?
That was Soin.
Yeah.
But man, an Alchemist
And
can
with
hit
the
hard.
nice ogre pulls, right? On last refuge.
Yep. Yeah, don't
that was
underestimate an
really-
Alchemist.
Yeah,
And as soon
Alchemist
as we got
was-
transmute, GG out.
Yep.
Nobody wants to play against that. Alright, boys, move. Move.
Wow, it's still 1.1k gold. It feels like it has always been like this. And that's with a game where Todd is playing. That's the surprising part. Like, usually Todd is not the most patient one, but this game, I think he wants to win.
I mean, if there's a final waiting, and he might have the pleasure to play happy again, wouldn't you try it all?
I mean, honestly, Happy versus Lelu would be very awesome.
That is such a styles clash, man. The one guy perfecting everything, high octane, his entire body works Warcraft, and then Lelu with 80 APM just chilling, clicking here, clicking there, but every click is correct.
Yeah, I would really love to see an initial 1v1 between those, like 15 minutes. So Lelu has set up everything as he wants, and then they can go. That would be the highlight, the final. All right, so there we go. Speaking about highlights.
Let's go. Like, there's nothing. Wait, Scoa is at 100. Todd, no, both are at 80.
Yep. They still want to get full value out of this gold mine. So yeah, bad choke I think for Scour, as there is Breath plus Blizzard, but now the Panda out of position and the Blade Master in perfect position. Gyro's useless as there is not a single air unit, and this is a nice opening for Scour again in this fight. And ooh, lightning shields.
Interesting. We got a sweet stomp into the casters. Sheik is here
Ooh,
as
and
well.
now the Blizzard, though. Blizzard Breath. Ooh, still on all the casters. Yeah, it looks like every other Orc versus human fight. First, it looks nice for the human, but then suddenly once the
SH.
heroes through.
Nice. Careful, Archmage needs some healing. There's heal waves everywhere. Sheik comes in.
Every loss is on both sides, and Sheik is there. I don't want to comment anything.
Yeah. Looking, the gyros mega confused. I don't think that's on purpose by Todd. But could of course seen as an offense.
Ooh, will there be a smoke? Will there be a smoke? Shadowhunter so tempting. He has to TP.
Both heroes in. Impale, so sick. SH dead.
Sheik play at his finest. And yeah, he helped Todd because Todd was 45 supply against Scour on like 65.
Yeah, he was about to be dead, and that Shadowhunter had the town portal and an invul potion, maybe a bit too much chaos. Didn't see the crippled coming, impale at the ready, disable.
Exactly, like Sheik played it smart, like he was acting as if he was just watching, and so Scour might have focused on Todd. And then all of a sudden, as soon as Sheik realized that there's going to be a kill with Impale Colnova, he went for it, and of course, nice XP now for Sheik. He needs some wins in this game. Of course, it's dirty, but he is in a bad spot, and it doesn't help if Todd or Scour is out. he needs to get his own win conditions going, and that's more XP and still have a balanced game between Todd and Scour, because, yeah, as I've said, 1v1 is not what she can go for. Nice move.
Okay, okay. We have a Witch Doctor now to scout the scenery. And the rest
So Todd
recovers, licks the wounds.
Yeah, exactly. Todd is currently on 50. He's either evaluating which army to build, or what's more likely, he is trying to play dead and go together with Sheik onto Scour. Because that's usually what Todd likes to do. If he has issues against one player, he definitely wants this player not to win. And I'm not too sure, though, what's his perception of Scour's gold count again. This is the question of the game.
Todd back to no upkeep, and they still share the gold mine. 1,000? Jesus.
It's really a hard thing to call here, this game. Like 7-6-5, Scour winning every fight. How can they not team him? Is honestly the question.
But then Sheik doesn't want to have Score out entirely because he can't face Mass Gyros, I think.
Player's forces are under attack.
Yeah. I don't think that Blizzard Breath is winnable with ground only, and yeah, if you
But
put
also Garx, like, what do you want to do? Like, you can't send Garx into a panda like this as well. And Gyros.
Yeah. Like, if there's no Dreadlord, you can just mass Gyros. You don't even need siege engines.
The feeping sound is back, by the way, and it's getting louder.
Forces are under attack.
Odd.
Oh.
It's weird. Your microphone doesn't like the Friday night. It's used to Monday nights. Wants to have weekend. But yeah, a little bit of a stalemate. Once again, gathering information. Who's pumping, who's not. Skoa is only producing from the Spirit Lodge. I think people will realize it's just Witch Doctors. He was able to rebuild to 80. He didn't lose too much army. Just the Shadow Hunter hurt a lot. And that is about it for now. Todd can't take a fight with 50, obviously. It's a bit down to Sheik to make a move, back at 100. But Todd has the big bank. He still has to spend.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, let's go a move. Onto Sheik. Maybe.
If Scour realizes that he's gonna get teamed, then he very well can just go himself. But as I said, I don't like with 83.
Yeah, that looks a bit odd for sure. Lots of reveal. Sheik making sure, like, bro, look at me, look at my army. Do you really want this?
Ooh, and already, wow, pre-buffed army here, and the ultimate triggered. Nope, that's not what you want to fight. And also Todd with the perfect information due to the scouts that you mentioned, the reveals.
Alright. We are fighting now. Interesting choice by Skoa, to be honest. Deals with illusions, trying to get some worms, super expensive of course. Blade Storm Burst Fiends, nice. Once the anti-magic is gone, that's huge damage. DK level 6, Panda in. Maybe ready to smoke. Double crit! Cryptlord in trouble. Here's the smoke, and yep, revenge. And that is nothing you can fight. Nice TP position though. Nothing Todd could do with his heroes anymore.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Todd again signalizing peace. And farming now the summons.
So she, why is she giving him the summons?
I don't think it's intentionally, it's just they were there and he doesn't want to move them away. This looks friendly.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't give a mass teleport either. That's not the end of the world. That was a very unfortunate situation for Skoa. I'm not too sure why he fought when the Impale, when the Cryptlord ultimate was up. Seems a bit forced.
Yeah, it was 80 supply. It was everything pre-buffed. It was the Cryptos ultimate, and it was Todd scouting exactly what's going on.
Next fight, here we go. Todd with the Panda and Archmage. Impale, but 2 against 1, man. Skoa is getting teamed so often when I stream him. It's, I mean, the orc life these days, I guess.
Yeah, but he
Sheik out.
TP. Yep.
Can he catch up? Doesn't seem like it.
TC
Lecker
close to
Cracker.
level 6.
Okay, that's good. Hex.
Oh, there's nothing to save them.
Can
The
you
Archmage
reach?
is coming in.
Hex again. TC can't reach. That is super unfortunate, and that must be a
Yep, Archmage will be there.
stab.
But now the Archmage himself.
Ooh.
The TC. Can he reach? Can he?
Stop.
Yep.
Is there mana for another hex? Yo, there is. Holy Light and Staff. Ah, life as a human.
Yep. But now... Okay, no. Enough towers, I think. But Todd is on 50, so this could be a nice follow-up push now for Scour.
Still at 83. Somehow he likes this number.
Yeah, I guess his bank is getting scarily lower.
Scarily
And
low
now he's
for
T-spotted. There
Skoa.
is no army for Todd, so this is the invitation to get in.
Did free his heroes from the staff. Oh, that blade storm
Oh.
against the towers is so nice. This is value.
There is a Karen Beetle, so also Sheik is now aware of what's happening. Todd though with 13k gold. Very
There's the
greedy.
crit. Oh my god. Lots of healing though. Couldn't get done with it. That's level 6 Panda, which is of course a game changer. Good position here. Trying to produce tanks doesn't really work. TC also 6.
Yep. And Sheik is smart. Like he's not going onto to Todd's base, but he's instead trying to weaken Scour. So a little bit of a base race preparation can be the interpretation of this play.
Yep, and that is the answer. So Sheik got everything he wanted. Todd is free, is forced into production at 66 currently. And Sheik didn't really invest anything thus far until the Orc army catches up. And that is now.
Yeah, now 83 versus 97 again though, so not the easiest fight for Scour.
Well, he got a Blade Master, should be fine. But the ult is gone, so he can't really Blade Storm against the Fiends, who are nicely positioned. New Beetles, got the ult out as well. Wyvern falling rather quickly, I gotta say. Blade gotta do some heavy lifting while the Walkers resurrect each other. Level 7, Wyvern. Good
50
XP
supply
drop.
for Scour, great fight for Sheik.
Yeah, that's not much left here to be honest. And the cripple is actually working fine to a degree. He's just... Oh, TC, what are you doing there? He's dead. No, he has an invul and a TP. Okay, that should be fine. Must be fine.
Such a
Yes.
cool army composition though. This is really how undead should feel like, I think.
Fox 6, thank you for the sub. Yeah, man, I love Unholy Frenzy. It is such a wonderful spell. Such a crazy buff too. But we never see
So
it.
what does Todd know about this engagement?
I don't know if he scanned.
Yeah, there's a gyro over the woods, but too far away.
TC. Dude, cripple is so much minus damage. It's insane. He's not
Yep.
mirror imaging against it. Now he's free, finally. Minus 30 damage. Level 8. And Skoa fighting back. TC, careful. Also on cooldown. DK is kind of stuck next to his own skeletons. Oh, what a sick fight this is. Skoa gotta be a bit careful with the blade. Might be nukeable. Scales could tip any second. Blade Storm is back against all the casters in the back. Dude, these Blade Storms are everything you want. First the towers, now the entire...
And now Todd comes in with the scout, so now it looks like Kawa is owning this fight again. Which, in fact, he's on 33 supply, Sheik on 25. And Todd on 10, 11k gold still. Interesting game here. Very hard decision-wise.
Another kill. Yeah, so Todd obviously sees the hero levels of the orc and might want something against that. Sheik is playing smart, but at some point it feels like they have to do something against Todd.
Yeah, but Todd also played smart. Like, he went with only heroes to Sheik. And Todd is not the kind of person usually to do this. Todd is not the guy playing that on 11k gold. Like, he is just pumping, and then selling items, pump more units, and then leave the game. But if Todd is here with 3 heroes, it's very credible that he is broke.
Mine
now
still
Sheik
up.
scouts the army though, and that's definitely not a hero-only army. It's 80 supply.
Sheik had to invest a lot, down to 5k, same for Skoa.
Yeah, and if you're Sheik now, it's okay. I mean, I guess I can't win against Scour, and now I scout that Todd is even on 80 as well. So now Sheik knows that he can only win in base race and needs to do the balancing. So it's a long way for him to a victory this game. And let me tell you, without a Dreadlord, it's not getting easier.
Yeah.
Without Infernal.
We are incredibly close to level 6 Archmage, by the way, so mass teleport drops are nigh. Paladin.
Yeah, I think this is the longest game I've seen Todd without mass TP. Like, usually it's 15 to 20 minutes.
Well, his immediate rush didn't work. That was experience missing.
Yeah.
And then Skoa also didn't go for a real fight, except the one.
Yeah, and Panda's a real snowball hero. As we said before, Panda is good early in the fights, big armies clashing each other, but not in hero arena. And yeah, if you're losing the fights, then you can't get real levels. You can't go for the little tick in this hero smokes that effective. No hero kills. And again, Todd's pieces with Sheik and poor Skawa gets pretty much the 2v1 entire game experience.
This always happens to him. Every time we cast him, Skoa is getting teamed. Is he not liked in the community?
He's just a very solid orc.
Did he do something to other people?
Yeah, but it's part of the game. You have to deal with it, and you need to find solutions as well. So the solution is not to try to fight 40 versus 160 supply and leave if you lose, but you have to figure out something else. And definitely you have to have a peon around the map.
Going for the panda, trying to trigger ults. But yeah, I think Todd just wants level 6. He couldn't get it with beetles and summons anymore, so fight it is.
Yeah, also both Todd and Sheik are quite greedy. Both of them don't want to throw their armies into the orc, which makes it easier to hold. And now we have definitely Kato already as well. And yeah, it's of course hard to out micro a 1 versus 2 if Todd and Sheik are in control.
I got faith. Go show us the way of the horde. Lots of damage, and the witch doctor is getting constantly sniped. That's level 6, everything that Todd wanted. Mass teleport unlocked. Is he staying for the paladin ult as well?
Yeah, the good thing is that Sheik is in no position to fully want to eliminate Scour. But Sheik needs a base race. Sheik needs Scour to lose this main base. I don't think he will stop before that. And Scour needs to realize this if he didn't already. So the counterplay for Scour is to evacuate and we are doing this, and the counterplay for Todd, who would be the winner of the 1v1, is to intercept all evacuation attempts by Scour.
Player's
So
forces are under
Todd
attack.
should have killed all the Great Horse, all the proxy buildings on the map, and then just try to kill all the evacuation attempts.
DK, Impale to the rescue. Careful, nuke. Info potion. Uh-oh, purge. DP last second. That was close. Shadowhunter also in trouble. Is saved by the heal wave. Yeah, quite some action.
Yeah, I
there.
think nice play by Scour. Going to Todd would not do too much because Todd, because then Todd might be weakened enough that Sheik can go for a 1v1 against him. So rather weaken Sheik more so that Sheik can't go for the 1v1 and the full kill on Scour. Then Sheik needs to piece Scour, and Scour is back in the game, and they go on Todd. So it's all about keeping the game in balance, or making it so that if they kill you, the game is not in balance but out of balance. Sorry for confusing words.
Everybody who talks about balance is a bit confused, so it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. By the way, we have still.
Yeah. This one guy needs a medal. He deserves it. He's a marathon runner. Greatest
How
endurance
far
there
has-
is. Skoa is stocking up on
780.
Invo Potion again. Everybody does, I guess. Lots of mana potions on Sheik. And Todd is preparing a little move here.
Attack.
But for an orc base, this is not the most defended orc base. I've seen way more towers. Oh, dropped item. Dropped item. Could be a little paradigm shift here in the game.
Yeah, and it's a nice spot to slow down the game for Scar now. 5k gold, still having most of his main base, so getting a piece now for him would be super nice. This would leave him with enough survivability. And we still... Okay, there we go. That's definitely very needed for Scour, as he is team target number 1. He's definitely not allowed to lose his last peon.
I guess Todd wants to help a bit whittle down the undead base. Lots more towers there. And probably
Yeah.
some Todd PTSD from the one-on-one times.
Good call, but I really don't think that Sheik or Sheik's base is the big issue here. And
Nah,
Todd,
but
really
you know.
patient game. Really patient game. Look at this. Still 11k gold.
I mean, it's playing nice with Skoa a little bit. It's time for Sheik to be at the receiving end. So it's not too one-dimensional.
Are under attack.
So I could imagine that Todd started some Lelo games, some three-way approaches by Lelo. As this is totally not how Todd used to play his three ways.
Lots of AoE on the entire army of Sheik. He will suffer here.
Yep. So Scour now has to be careful to not over-team Sheik, but we are still quite far away from that point.
Okay. More units falling. Sheik only at 70, but yeah, how do you break the towers without Blizzard, Breath of Fire, and Blade Storm? These will survive for a bit longer. Todd is keeping the army busy. Skoa is taking care of such towers. And everything that Todd is losing, he can resurrect soon, because one more kill is Paladin level 6. That's another good thing about this push. Just more and more XP for Todd's heroes.
Yeah, exactly, without losing any unit or gold. So level 6 Paladin with a 11k bank. Woo! Together with Mass TP, that's super scary. And others should realize. But it's too
DK.
juicy to go for the hero kill here, Scala.
Stop. Go. Oh, got the
Yep.
DK. Expensive. And now, of course, no healing anymore. He's fighting in the towers. Todd coming in from the left-hand side with Blizzard and Breath of Fire. This is juicy targets. Are they doing a little too much?
Good question. I mean, you can easily get a little bit too bloodthirsty here once you're cleaning someone.
Sheik is down to
I really
1500.
think that Skawa underestimates Todd here. Like, they played so many games with each other, keep in mind, and Todd never ever did this, I think. Like, Todd never hit his gold. This 100% is usually a suicide by him, and he leaves the game after Sheik would be dead here. But yeah, little does Skawa know that Todd is on 11k gold, and I think Skawa is misreading the game here now. Is he?
Lich is still alive, but that's pretty much the only thing. 2k gold. Alta will not produce this DK, I'm sure. And yeah, they want Sheik out. Crazy. Tech destroyed. Alta will fall worm. Great XP. Oh, that could have been maybe a massive mistake.
Yep. I mean, Skawa is super happy, I guess, that he isn't getting teamed for the first time in this game anymore. And now he pulls back, so he realized, I think, okay, 1.8k gold, 70 supply is possibly not the best precondition to go into a 1v1 against Todd, who has now mass TP. And Sheik, on the other hand, of course, an experienced FFA player, is not leaving yet, still thinking about his chances in the game. And now he can be pretty much 100% certain that he's not gonna get teamed anytime soon anymore. So what did he do? Not trying to defend fully, but hiding the air army that he had. And now selling his main base and going for the base race. No heroes left. So he needs to start from scratch here. 29 out of 10, so he needs some more supply buildings. Get back the heroes. Todd now with the scout though, so he sees that Sheik is attempting to rebuild. If Todd is very confident, which I think he can be, he might just go for the throat here onto Sheik.
Invisible Knight.
Nice.
It's coming. Mastelli.
Yeah, that's a super nice play by Todd.
Eliminated. Everything
yeah,
is building.
I really like this. I really like this. Nice play, Todd.
The only 6 buildings.
Is he even waiting until they are finished? Because then he can't cancel them anymore. Oh, but now he also knows the Acolyte position, I think.
He doesn't know it's the only one.
But Skawa is coming.
Ooh, saving Sheik.
Sheik is getting saved by the bell here.
Oh my god, he was seconds off. Very defensive position, of course, for Todd, who was ready for the Mastelli. And
Skawa's pretty much all in now, so he thinks, okay, 89 supply against Todd, who seemed to be dead, should be good enough. Little does he know, or I guess now he knows Todd is on 100. Still 9k gold in the bank, that's not what he knows. And whoops, I guess he thinks now that's quite a big army.
Yep. Did he see production? I don't think so. At least there's that.
So that's a really fun coincidence because I guess Skawa wanted to go for the win now. Just kill Todd, the last 50 supply. And now he actually saved Sheik with it. And Todd is now in Skawa's main base, which means that Sheik can rebuild at least, but is it gonna be enough time? Skawa needs a hold here.
Oh yeah, we need a Blade Storm. Hopefully it's ready. The Wyvern are getting trashed by tanks. Level 7 as well. Blade Master can't really do much. I don't even know where it is. There it is in the front row. But yeah,
very nice pullback with the heal ward, so the breath tank damage is healed up. And now the Blade Storm. Nice play by Skawa. I really like this engagement. But now the Wyvern though, as soon as I call it, all Wyverns flee.
So far, a lot of units falling, but Pella Ultimate can resurrect them all, and then there's no Blade Storm anymore. Here we go. Always a sign that you want to stay a little longer. And
yeah, that's exactly what I said early in the game. Resurrection counters Blade Storm nicely.
Yeah.
And now we have it online, and there's no scout by Sheik because he doesn't have anything to do.
True, he can't see anything. So yeah, Skawa has to win this fight now. It is 30 supply and the Blizzard, man. Strongest AoE spell in the game. This base is suffering and nobody coming to rescue.
Oh
Why? No way out now. There's no TP.
I mean, maybe he would have liked the Todd TPs, yeah, I don't know. But the 3 heroes, of course, pretty strong still for the orb. No mana though on the Shadow Hunter, that hurts a lot.
PC might die, should have an ult. Tank still ravaging this base. There's not too many buildings left, but one is outside that base.
Yeah, that's good. And we see the production tab. Todd is fully reproducing. Nice.
Down to 7k. 2 more buildings left, more or less. I count the beastery as out. And then it should only be one. There is still the Zeppelin, but it's also very chaotic. Panda should have his ult. Must have his ult. Ooh, and an Invo Potion. Archmage back as well. Can't rely on a mass tally.
Very far up front.
Ooh, Hexene's dead,
Now
but no
only
mana.
And Sheik is a little bit slow here, to be honest. Like, he should know that the game is on a knife's edge and not very slow at the moment.
Oh.
Just rebuild the burrow now, so nice idea by Todd here to go for this Great Hall, but it's not the last building, and this might be a little bit expensive now.
He's
That's the
committed.
Bladestorm is quickly again. Wow, this cooldown is really so.
I thought so too, like what the hell? Quite spammable. Now he's trying to running away from a TCA.
Now it's
easy.
getting costly for Todd, slowly but surely, because there's no resurrection, and down to 4k gold, but as we can see, production tab is full, and Sheik now coming in with the Zeppelin. He is gonna be aware of the situation.
Pally. Stomp and killed. But now, Todd, is that the last building?
Oh, is that the last building? This would be a pretty sad ending here.
Oh, Zeppelin.
Protect this, needs to protect this. Unload.
Oh no! Was it empty
Wait,
though?
what did he do?
I don't know.
Oh, and there's this.
Mass
There should
Tally
be
on
the
the
mass
breaker!
here.
Crits him! Oh my god!
Wow, this saves the burrow. This saves the burrow. He needs to evacuate the peon here.
But with what? He has to run. This is so hard
Yep,
to do.
run. And also Todd is running there.
Oh, blade at the ready. Bodyguard.
Oh, Todd is really throwing everything onto this.
Oh,
Death
my
the
God.
panda. Panda's down.
Panda dead! No
Wow.
way! This is still the last
Oh, and he
build?
sees this. He scouts it.
Oh my god, that is crazy.
Wow.
Let's go
This
on.
is so much thrown onto this, and it worked out eventually. Wow.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Todd burned 6k on this though.
Yeah, but Sheik is on 46 supply, and Todd has still 3.4k.
That is true.
Wow. Wow.
Crazy. Man, if he uses the Zeppelin earlier to build something somewhere, I don't know
Yeah.
how much gold he had. But Burrows,
Yeah,
I don't
Todd
know,
threw
when they-
everything onto this,
Yeah.
and Sheik just scouted a little bit too late, honestly.
Crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never seen Todd play like this. Really, everything in this game is not like Todd. Even this last moments of the game, where he just right-clicks buildings instead of taking the fight straight up with his 100 supply. Crazy. 2 heroes down, but even this is not something that Sheik knows. Like, imagine Sheik knows this and kills the altar here. Suddenly we are at 1 hero for Todd, and
Yep.
Sheik might be able to take it.
Yep.
But Sheik is too slow, unfortunately, here.
And Skoa caused this by over-teaming Sheik a little bit. And the peasant is still mining the gold, by the way.
Yep.
Until the very end.
Yeah, I guess the game will end before the gold mine gets mined out.
I guess so too.
Yep.
There's a tank coming, bottom right. That is such a big base. Gathering the troops, waiting for the heroes. This
Yeah,
game
I
might
wonder
just-
what Sheik has been waiting for, because there's nothing that he can build.
Oh, Mastelli, without the hero, without the panda.
Okay. But yeah, there's a TP available at any point. So yeah,
GG by Sheik!
nice game.
Todd wins from getting eliminated into the final, as he, of course, was only able to get into the semifinal because Trunks forfeit. So yeah, GG. That was a cool FFA score with high score. Todd with the win. And yeah, a little bit slow at times, but apart from that, action-packed. Say so out after 15 minutes. Still it feels bad, man, after this 2 against 1. But then crazy, crazy fights, as so often when an orc is involved. But Todd, with cool plays, I gotta say. That was fun.
Yeah, definitely the most impressive freeway I've ever seen by Todd. Strategically, that is. Like, first time I've seen him play that, and then actually having a good bank and making the perfect calls here. Like, he was second strongest all the time, and he knew that as long as he's gonna go with Sheik together on Scour, he can go for the quick kill on Scour, and then he wins against Sheik. And that was his entire plan all the time, and he executed it very perfectly. And props to him, very deserved drawing here to get to the finals.
Hell yeah. Once we know the finals, we'll let you know on our homepage, of course. The players have to communicate and see when they're available. Happy has quite a few one-on-one games at the moment, but that should be fine. He will be playing in the evening hours, ideally, of course, on Monday. So thank you guys for tuning in. That was a solid, how long was I online? 7 hours? 8 hours in total? A solid 12 hours of Back to Warcraft today. We figured out that one-on-one is awesome. We figured out that watching community games at 1000 MMR is awesome. We figured out that Risk is awesome. And I think the Risk community is still streaming, so we will be raiding you to Risk Reforged. That is basically the board game Risk in Warcraft 3. And are they streaming? Nah, they're not. But I found someone. Okay, I will be sending you to someone who is streaming Risk Reforged, and I'll also be playing another Risk Reforged off stream though. And then we're back tomorrow with more Ancient of Wonders Cup. Rulers, thank you very much for taking the time on the weekend, despite your busy life at the moment. I think it was a game worth spending your time on, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely. Always worth my time if I can cast with you.
Aww, that is so sweet. Alrighty, congrats to Todd. We'll see more of him in the final against Neutron, Happy, and Lilu. Star-studded 4-way. Have a great weekend, rulers, and see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Where do you go to sleep at night? Say it ain't so. Please say it ain't so.